So here's two poems about my father. The first one's called Ashes, and this first one is really for my sister Maggie, as well as about my dad. Estimations of funeral costs in glossy magazines. Perfect corpses smile at the model with casters. Finishes from milk to blood, chrome is cheaper. God peers through the blemished window of waiting rooms, or watches circuses of dismemberment, strokes his barbed beard, sips a lemonade. Over the graves from on high, a foaming sea of verse is erased by inept aerial display teams. Dressed to kill in black lacquer, a flourish to half-price scatter tubes. Here, take notice of flowers hung with Botoxed smiles. They have a cachet in precise stones for missing eyes. A tasteful arrangement of veils to hide arcs of grief in the sky. Saying addled prayers at the central reservation. Bells jostle in a tower, but the holy doors are bolted. God is brainstorming another deluge. But in the porch, the hope of a font. Drench the urn. Flood the urn with all the fountains left to you, and you alone. The next one, which is a bit all over the place in the notebook, so I might get mixed up, but here goes. It's called Phoning Home. It might begin with the price of light bulbs, or how it takes a day to change one, and might involve replastering. It might retrace the tortured paths to Cathar castles, the treasure safe under piles of faggots, the conniving of king and pope. The ovals of Cassini might be traced in memories of the Chemical Rubber Company manual, the poetry of the Witch of Agnesi. It might arise that someone had noted the decline of garden gnomes, sullenly sunk in their lawns forlorn. Inferior paint was blamed. The anticipated second beat of Johann Strauss waltzes that 1,000 musicologists had failed to notate. Pity the violas in glittering ballrooms. The intractable problem of the pedal bins turning to the wall despite mats with dimpled surfaces. Nails may be brandished. Yet more speculations from the sands of Giza. A dog-sized robot probing hidden chambers. Everyone knows their spaceships. The crisp-to-air ratio in recently bought multipacks. Puffed up packet with potato apologies. Perhaps that's how they reduce salt. The gluons, the muons, the quarks, the Higgs boson. They better not look too hard in the collider. His even worse mother is lurking there. The paltry plastic of supermarket bags, febrile skin as if thinned by steroids, chase your blueberries down the aisles. It might be the G1 that goes from that side, or the G2 that goes from the other side of the road. Stand in the middle to wave either down. It might end with memories of a Preston boyhood, cobbled streets and a penn'orth of chips, or something your mother said. It might be a dozen other things. Thought of something he'd like to discuss, but he doesn't pick up.